Welcome to King of the Palace championship match. To my left, the number 3 seeds who are just mowing everyone out of their way, the team of Talbot and Norcross. Welcome back.
Thank you.
What are your thoughts about going into the championship match right now?
Just like any other match, you get a pin, you got to win, or you got a pin to win. Excuse me. But these guys were top seeds for a reason, so we gotta bring our A game tonight. So.
Well, 3 short strings to tell the story if you're going to wear those championship belts or not. You want those belts, don't you?
We got to get through 30 boxes first before that happens, so we'll see.
Good answer. Good answer. I like that. And to my right, the number 1 seeds, both of them first time here, both of them made it. That's every single week there's been new people coming out. So we encourage everyone to come down. The team of Becky Halberdell and Tyler O'Brien. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Becky's the product of Candlepin New Gen. If she may look familiar, she doesn't like to talk much, so I'm just going to ask her how she's doing.
I'm doing pretty good. I'm excited to be here. I've been bowling good all day, so let's hope that goes well.
What are your thoughts on the possibly wearing the championship belts?
I didn't even think about that, to be honest. Like, I'm just bowling.
Okay, I'll leave you alone. I know you're a little. What are your thoughts about bowling the championship match? First time here.
Glad to be here. You know it's going to be a tough match. Yeah, I know, a little height difference. See what happens.
Well, good luck to both of you. I hope you don't have the jitters first time. I mean, you've been bowling on TV your whole life, so good luck to you. Good luck to you. I'll see one team in the 11th box and crowning the new King of the Palace Tag Team Champs.
Up first on alley 4, Miss Becky Haberdell.
She was lights out in the qualifier. Number 1 seed, 688.
Alley 3, Dave Talbot.
She said she threw her career high 5.
Becky's been bowling for 16 years. Her average is a 97. Her high single is a 151. Her high trip is a 373. The only female that made the show. Minus Becca Vestal.
Becca was returning champ, so. Yeah, we'll discuss that a little later in the show.
Becky starts with an 8. Talby off to the left starts with a 7.
Let's discuss it now. Why wait? This was supposed to be a random mixed doubles. Unfortunately, only 2 women showed up. So we had to make a last-minute decision and decided to make it just a random doubles. And from now on, the decision was made that we will no longer have any separate.
Oh, Dave wrecks a rack.
Oh, sure. Cut me off when I get to the good part. There will no longer be any separate women events like all-women ladder or mandatory mixed. But men and women can come down and try to qualify for every event all the time. That's never changed. That's always been that way. If women stop showing up, so that's why we had mandatory women stuff to get the women involved, and no one ever shows up. So unfortunately, that's the way it is from now on.
Becky comes out of Warren, Mass. She bowls on the Wednesday Night Industrial League.
You can call her Becky. She won't kill you. That's her name.
She also goes by Coffee or Weasel.
Because I'm the Weasel. How many people remember that?
Pauly Shore.
Yep.
Talby on lane 3. He comes out of Miller's Falls. He actually came in as our 3 seed with a 662. His average is a 112. His home lanes are French King. He bowls the Friday Night League there. He's been bowling for 40 plus years.
Oh, look at that.
What a shot.
Spare on strike.
You know, this matchup, we have 3 people who came for their first attempt at qualifying for actually any adult taping, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, well,
And-
Becky's a product of Candlepin New Gen, so she's been on TV before, but this is the first time she's ever been here.
Right, her first adult tapings.
Yes.
So, it just goes to show that anybody can come, anybody can try out. Don't be afraid. We've got Becky, who came up through the New Gen. We've got Talby, who's been bowling for 40-plus years. Both of them giving their first attempt. Both of them making it to the finals.
Right down the middle of the plate.
Every week this taping, we've had someone who came in for the first time and made it. It's just amazing.
That just goes to show, we had to switch the date at the last minute due to some issues, and even still, we got a bunch of new bowlers to come, and all of them are qualifying, and just goes to show, why shouldn't you come down and try?
Exactly.
Yep.
If you're not sure if you've got the talent for it, if you're not sure if you've got the
don't
skill
hurt
for
it.
it, these guys finally decided, we're going to give it a try, and what do we have? 5 out of our 8 ladder folks.
Or newbies.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's amazing.
And they all did really well in the qualifiers.
One of them was the number 1 seed.
I mean, our 5 through 6 seed, or 5 through 8 seed, were all within 3 pins of each other.
Yeah.
I mean, put it to you this way. All right. Norcross and Sullivan came in here bowling scratch. And Norcross, is still here.
Norcross was the 7th seed and Sullivan was the 4th seed.
Yeah.
One thing about it too, Becky came in with a 97 average versus those guys who have a 125 or 124 average.
Yep.
She beat both of them.
Yep.
She came in as the 1 seed.
We've
So-
had a king before that only had a 95 average.
Exactly. I mean, that's the reason why it's 80% handicap.
Exactly.
It's designed for everybody to have a shot.
Yep.
All you have to do is show up and throw your best ball.
And believe me, this house is a very nice
Beautiful
house.
pickup.
Got your first mark on adult TV.
Anybody can beat anyone on any
Adult
given day.
TV.
Adult TV taping for the
Better
show.
be careful with the adult
Yes,
taping.
yes. Like I said, she was a product of Candlepin New Gen, which was the kid show. Now this is the adult show.
This might be the largest height difference between partners I've seen in
Right?
any tournament.
Yep. Up on alley 4, Mr. Nick Norcross.
You usually see that with couples, though. One's really short, one's really tall.
Yep.
I
So-
promise you, they're not a couple.
I know that. But it is a good pairing, though.
Yeah.
That's the point. After 5, Talbot and Norcross at 57. Halberdell and O'Brien at 58 working on a spare.
On lane 4, Nick Norcross. Coming
Alley 3, Mr. Tyler O'Brien.
Nick's coming from Arlington, Mass. He came in as our 3 seed at a 641. His averages, as Dave said, was 124. Home lanes are Woburn Bowlerdrome and Sunnyside. He's been bowling for 26 years.
Tyler O'Brien coming out of Greenfield, Mass. He's been bowling for only 8 years. His average is a 102. His high single is a 166. His high trip is a 390. His home alley is a French King in Irving, Mass. And also bowls out of Canal Lanes in Southampton.
Oh,
Nice
what a shot.
pickup.
Back-to-back spares.
His first box on TV, and it's a spare.
And I like the fact that he's got body English. I like someone who's animated up there.
Yep.
Nick Norcross, his high single's a 210, and his high triple's a 496. Yeah, Tio hasn't been bowling for a long time, but being from Western Mass, I've seen him bowl in a lot of the Western New England tournaments. He's bowling in a lot of the local tournaments. And he's actually elevated his game over the past couple of years. He's taken a lot of the emotion out of it. He's gone in there, as we talked about in a prior week, about bowling angry or bowling frustrated. He's spent the last couple of years trying to change that mindset.
Good.
And look what happens.
Yeah.
Show up here and
Yeah, once it gets into your head, man, forget about
Well,
it.
bowling is 90% mental. I've said it for years.
wow.
90% mental, 10% talent. And
Yep.
it's just amazing. If your mental game is off, it doesn't matter. You're done.
And when he's on, he's got one of the most explosive balls I've seen in a long time.
Nice pickup. Nick picks up the spare.
They needed that. He was starting to lose ground quickly. Done
Well,
3 in a row.
As we've seen in the past couple of weeks, though, Nick's never out of a match.
No, never.
No.
Can't count anybody out. As long as it's mathematically possible, anything can happen.
Just look at last week. They were down going into the last 2. Spare, strike, spare. Shut out your opponents.
Nick off to the right. Hold on to it just a little bit too long. T.O. working on it. Drop 7.
that wood turns, it could be a better leaf.
Leaves a 2-4-10.
What are you thinking there, Dave? What are you guys thinking on that shot?
On his, I would, I'd shoot the 2.
2 right in the face?
Yeah.
Oh,
I just missed it.
You probably would have gone.
9 for Norcross puts him at 90 after 8. Dan O'Brien with a 9 box puts him at 111 after 8. 21 pin difference right now, but still very early. But it's nice having a lead going into a nice string, though.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
take that every time.
Absolutely.
especially when you're getting pins too on top of it.
Yeah.
If you can have a lead and get pins, takes a little bit of the pressure off. You're not forcing shots.
Yeah, you can bowl a little more relaxed.
Nick leaves the 2-4-7. A couple pieces of wood up against the 2.
Tio on the head pin again.
That other piece of wood stopped it from possibly taking out the 5 pin. It slowed it down.
Nick picks his.
He's got about a half a lane to shoot at, though.
Yep.
And he made it. Matching spears.
3 out of 4 for Tio, 2 out of 4 for Norcross.
Both teams have 4 marks at this point.
Great ball.
Halberdell and O'Brien are getting 14 a string, though.
Ooh.
You heard that one. He threw that one away.
Yep.
Tough wood there for Nick. Came up and didn't turn for him.
Oh, nice
what a
pick
read.
up. Tio's turn to answer.
Well,
Great
put it
ball,
where we
though.
had to. Possible 130 game. Not bad for 2 people's first time on TV. Puts him at 130 exactly. And Nick is at 118 working on a spare, so it could very easily be single digits, low single digits. Wow, good place to leave that disaster. 124, so 6-pin lead going into the second string for Halwardell and O'Brien.
Great opening string by all 4 bowlers. Want to give a shout out to our sponsors. Visit buynorthend.com or see them in person and see Marty Babineau's excellent sales staff at a new or pre-owned Mazda or Subaru. Also go to YouTube, type in Watch Me Suck at Bowling and see our good friend George do parodies on Candlepin Bowling, Duck Pin Bowling, and 10-Pin Bowling. Also, Minecraft Abandoned World live stream on twitch.tv/GeorgeF551. And also the Arcade 1-Up Let's Play games. He does videos on the Atari 12-in-1s, the Galagas, and the new Star Wars.
Great 9-pin drop by Becky.
You going for the wood on Dave's shot or no?
No, I would cut it.
Kind of like
that.
that. Wow, what a
Beautiful
shot.
pick up. That was a nice shot.
That wood was too far back to take out the 5-pin. Oh, Becky just missed the single. But anybody who's seen her bowl in New Gen knows she's never out of a match.
First time on TV and he makes the 5-7.
That's amazing. No wood either. That was just a nice clean shot right off the wall.
Right down the middle of the plate.
Oh,
Wow, that looked better than that.
still working.
Becky off to the right. Becky's favorite shot is the high-low jack, and her least favorite shot is the spread eagle.
Talby's favorite shot is any single pin. His least favorite is the triangle. Wow.
Nice shot.
Talby's starting to turn it on.
Oh, great bid.
A little full on that. About a half an inch either way, she probably would have made it.
Talby, this ladder has just been kind of lights out.
Yeah, doesn't seem to be phasing him.
Good 9.
Want to thank everybody out in YouTube, local access, and on Facebook for tuning in, watching season 8 of King of the Palace. You guys have been there since the beginning. From season 1, we've grown. We are now sitting at season 8, and we cannot do what we do without you. And of course, the bowlers and our sponsors in the FATB and the OEPD. Thank you very much. I enjoy hearing your comments. Dennis enjoys making fun of me up in the comments.
Absolutely.
Oh,
What a shot.
Wow, what a shot by Dave.
No, I think it's about time we win another award. How about you?
I'd like to. Gotta talk to FATV.
I believe Metal, though, did say on YouTube he wants more negative comments, didn't he?
I wouldn't mind them. I like answering negative comments.
It is nice seeing the questions and that you guys do answer people's questions on
Yeah.
air.
Oh, what I used to do is I used to go on YouTube all the time and answer them on YouTube. But then people are like, well, I want you to ask on the show. So that's why I just stopped, because I'm not ignoring everyone. I see them all. But why answer them twice? It just makes no sense.
Talbot's off on that one.
That leaves the MK. No, I agree, and I think for the folks who are asking it kind of gives them incentive again to watch the next season.
Yep.
And also it makes it more personal, like that. Hey, I'm getting airtime on it as well. So.
Well, we did try to do the bonus ball challenge, but unfortunately, we didn't get one single postcard, which that just shocks me. You can't even give away free money anymore. That's just amazing. Oh, what a
Wow,
shot.
beautiful pickup by Becky.
Mine was in the mail. You must have lost it.
Here we are, literally giving away free money, and no one wanted to
Not enough
participate.
postage.
Maybe one option too is instead of doing it through postcard, you could always potentially do it through. Oh, what a great ball by Talby! Do it through YouTube comments.
We were thinking that, but then it would make more work for us, because then we'd have to start filling out stuff ourselves to
Yeah,
put in
true.
the box.
But at least they comment.
Is that 4?
Oh,
Nice
beautiful
shot.
shot by Becky.
Is that 4 marks by Talby on that half?
It is. Becky had 2, so after 5, Talbot, Norcross at 65 working on a spare. Halberdell and O'Brien with 67 working on a spare.
T.O. on alley 4. He bowls out of French King and Canal Lanes. His favorite shot, wrecking a rack.
Oh, French King. Oh. Oui, oui.
Ooh la la. Ooh la la. Remember the movie?
I do. Back to the Future.
On lane 3, we have Nick Norcross, a.k.a. Eagle.
Eagle.
Home lanes, yeah.
First time I've ever heard that one.
I was thinking the same thing. His home lanes are Woburn, Bowlerdrome, and Sunnyside. He bowls on the Thursday Men's League,
Oh,
the Friday Pro League.
Nick almost wrecked the rack.
His favorite shot is the high-low jack and spread eagle, but he also hates the spread eagle.
It's a love-hate thing.
Nice
Oh, what a
pickup.
shot.
Here he goes again, 3 in a row.
What is that?
That's 3 in a row.
I believe that's called the turkey.
I'll give you the same answer I gave Steve. It's 3 in a row.
Gobble,
It's 4 in a
gobble.
row.
A
It's
gobble,
5 in a
gobble.
row.
It's a Bronchuk. It's a Manila. It's a Nuzzle. It's an Amber.
So
Oh, what?
out of 12 boxes, we have 8 spares. That's just amazing.
T.O. on alley
These guys
4.
came to show up for the finals.
Yes, they did. I'm glad to see it. It is a strike.
Oh,
Could be.
leaves the 5-pin.
Wood blocked each other. Norcross on the head pin, but
Leaves the Starlight 5.
That's something we haven't heard in a while.
I was going to say, I don't know the last time I've heard that from you guys.
We haven't really had it. Blame them. They're not leaving the leave. Oh, look at that
Beautiful
backdoor
pickup.
one.
Good read by T.O. there. Oh,
Nice
wow.
bid by Norcross.
Leaves the 5-pin. Wood comes up and turns. So 4 marks in a row for T.O. and Becky. That's what we call the eagle.
Yes, Steve. I mean, Sean.
So what do we call 5 in a row?
A badge?
Badge bunny.
A
You know,
bad bunny?
You know what a badge bunny is?
No.
A woman who only dates cops.
Oh.
That's the truth. That is the God's honest truth.
The views of Dennis Nuzzo are his alone and not affiliated anything with the King of the Palace.
Off the headpin leaves 6.
So all you police officers,
I have plenty of friends who are cops.
Norcross off to the left as well. Leaves the 4 horsemen plus the 2 pinners on the right.
Nice.
he's
guys.
all over it.
Kind of hoping they get 6 in a row, because isn't that the Brown Chuck?
I
Yes.
think so.
Yes, it
two-
is.
And
I'm
I
gonna tell
think
you what.
that for Steve, they need 6 in a row.
Becky and T.O., man, they're on a mission now.
Oh, look at that. Oh,
What a great
Beautiful
10.
pickup.
that was a 10?
Yeah. Because it was 4 horsemen plus 2 for the second ball.
Gotcha.
Maybe second guess that one for a second.
I was busy filling in his spare and marking it down. I must have missed the second ball.
Off to the
Gonna
left.
have to work for that Brown Chuck. 4 horsemen plus the 7 pin.
Oh,
Oh,
Nick.
great ball by Nick.
Leaves the 9 pin. It's kind of an ugly pickup here on 9-4 for T.O.
Yeah,
that cap gets in the way.
Yeah. Might deflect the ball around.
Nope, there goes the head pin. No Bronchuk.
No brown
Oh.
chuck for you.
And no spare for Nick.
After 9, Talbot and Norcross at 119, Halberdell and O'Brien at 133.
Unbelievable.
20 pin lead for Halberdell and O'Brien right now.
And right now, actually, if you look at it this way, the handicap is not even taking effect if you take the handicap away.
Yeah, they'd still be at a tied game at 119 apiece. Oh, what a ball by T.O. A lot of wood up there. Nick off the head pin.
I try to avoid those first 2 and try to play that third back one. Try
Yeah,
to spin it in.
I give
because
them all a
I feel
ride.
like that just is going to push straight through.
Oh, he got some luck off the wall.
That one in the gutter helped.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nick playing the 1-9-10.
Oh,
He
there
makes
it
it.
goes.
2 good spares right there. And that's both of their team's 10th spare.
Each had 6 in this game.
It's amazing. The only difference is Talbot and Norcross have a strike and Halberdell and O'Brien do not.
Some great Candlepin bowling.
And there it is.
What were we saying about strikes? Norcross almost answers with his own.
Wow.
Wow, what a string. So after 2, Talbot and Norcross with a 137 for a 2-string total of 261. Halberdell and O'Brien with a 153 for a 2-string total of 283. 22 pin lead going into the last string for Halberdell and O'Brien.
All right, breaking the action, want to give a shout out to our sponsors, North End Mazda Subaru. Visit buynorthend.com or visit them in person and see Marty Babineau's excellent sales staff at a new or pre-owned Mazda or Subaru. Also, go to YouTube, type in Watch Me Suck at Bowling. Seeing our good friend George do parodies of Candlepin bowling, duckpin bowling, and 10-pin bowling. Also, Minecraft Abandoned World live stream on twitch.tv/GeorgeF551. Also, Arcade 1-Up, Let's Play games, Atari 12-in-1s, Galaga, and the new Star Wars. Also, there's videos on stores closing and anything he finds interesting and shares, he makes it interesting. MK to the right.
Telby leaves an ugly 5-9-10. Just want to go point out there again, Dave, you know, you got Becky and T.O. with a 20-pin lead. First time's coming out here.
Yep.
Not 2 of the highest averages. Not like Dean, not like Norcross.
Nope. They're just throwing really good balls. Everybody has a shot.
Yes, sir.
So I'm just saying, anybody who's out there and has been contemplating it, what's your excuse?
Yep. Watch what they're doing.
It helps that the lanes are juiced.
Yeah, I wish.
Tropicana, baby.
Sun-kissed.
We've seen this sleeve how many times this whole last month?
It's happened a lot in qualifiers as well.
It's amazing. It's a new house sleeve.
Gotta think of the name of her.
Oh, she put a good bid on it. Oh, great shot by Talby.
Pick up.
Give it the fist pump.
When Becky is not bowling, she's a cashier and she also enjoys photography.
Now you got me thinking to name that leave. I'll come up with something.
When Talby's not working, or when he's not bowling, he's an operations coordinator. And his hobbies include coaching his kids' sports teams.
Could get another 1 or 2 out of this.
It's gonna be a tough shot for Becky.
Talby just made that shot the opposite way. So, I mean, if she can get, oh, good bid.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I think he made the right play there, trying to play it a little bit fuller with that wood back there.
No good, right? 33 after 3 for Talbot Norcross. Halberdill and O'Brien at 43. 32 pin lead for Halberdill and O'Brien.
Right now, Haberdell and O'Brien just need to keep pace.
That's it. Maybe throw a couple marks and close the door. Looks good. Oh, it didn't cut in at the last second like it normally does. Kind of left it out there. Well, she's got some help, so we'll see.
We almost had brother and sister as a tag team.
I would have thought it would have been fun to have them as a team.
Yeah.
It was only 2 pins away.
Yeah.
I don't know if they would have thought it was fun.
Probably
Wow,
not.
the 10-pin didn't drop.
And he's going to take it.
There
Oh,
it
what a
goes.
shot.
Use the force push. The force push.
Nice out. Real nice out.
Yep.
That is a running thing that they have on their Friday night league at French King, or at least those guys that came up from French King. Is the 4 horsemen go make the 4 horsemen earn $1.
Ah.
So you may have just heard them.
Yep. Becky right down the middle of the plate.
Oh wow!
Ooh.
How does
Wow,
that
look at
happen?
that.
Check mark left for Talby. Eats into the lead a little bit, but
25 pin difference right now.
oh, great
just
bid.
missed.
I mean, like though, what was it? Week 1 of the ladder, where Blaze and Vestal were down 29 with 4 to go. No lead is safe in this game.
No, absolutely not. After 5, Talbot and Norcross at 59. Halberdill and O'Brien at 62. 25 pin lead for Halberdill and O'Brien going into the last half. So Becky and Dave's day is over. So now we're going to finish it off right here and see what happens.
Norcross is the kind of guy that I wouldn't mind having up there if I needed 5 boxes and needed somebody to get me 25 pins back.
Absolutely. And just so you know, if there happens to be a tie, it will be a 2-box roll-off where each person will roll 1 box. And if the second box has a mark, they will fill it.
Norcross almost just left both his least favorite shot and favorite shot in the same shot.
It's a love-hate thing. It's got to be.
Spread eagle minus a talon. Ooh, off to the left. T.O.'s got the 110 with some semi-favorable wood.
When T.O. is
way
not
left.
bowling, he's a machine operator. He also enjoys golf, and he's happy to make the show. He's a big fan.
Glad to hear it.
And it was, we had a nice conversation while he was here when he first arrived.
Just gained another pin.
I'm surprised he's bowling so well, though. I mean, he did have to change wardrobes for the finals.
Yeah, there was a wardrobe malfunction.
There's a hammer.
Nick's wrecks a rack.
That looked good all the way.
Nick putting the pressure back on them, trying to eat into that lead. T.O. off the head pin.
Needs the snowplow. That deadwood may deflect it away from the 8-9 pin.
Actually, I think if you go a little bit left of the head pin, but kind of still pretty full, that other one on the right could help deflect it back towards the 9. Oh, yeah. I think he had to go a little bit more left.
Yeah, probably. That other one wasn't even touched. Nice 10 box though. Let's see, gotta keep pinning. Pinning's key.
26 pin lead. As long as you keep getting 10s, that's going to force extra marks on the other team.
Absolutely. Because they gotta keep throwing marks, and if you're throwing 10s, they're still only picking up a few as opposed to a lot.
Norcross, when he's not bowling, he's working at the Woburn Bowl.
Heading quarter.
And he doesn't answer Josh Lowell's calls. But he also likes, in his free time, to collect trains, all kinds of, including Thomas and Friends, and then also hanging out with Cheech. Nick. Oh, great shot.
Spare on strike for Norcross.
It's down the lead into the teens. T.O., ooh, just a little bit full.
16 pin lead right now. I gotta come up with a name for that shot though. That's like the 13th time we've seen it.
2x4.
It's an idea.
It's not the greatest of ideas, but
We'll keep working on it.
What's the lead?
How about the Schwinkter?
oh,
Because man, does it stink. No, we'll think of something.
another mark by Nick here, and another open by T.O. Kind of make it an interesting final box.
Yeah, I mean,
What about the homer?
Ooh, Nick buries the head pin. Who's that?
brings the lead down to 8. We're in single digits now.
3, 6, 10, 7.
T.O. off the head pin, leaves the snowplow again. I don't like that wood for Nick, though.
I don't like the wood for either one of them.
I think T.O., well, because the wood's farther back, I think it's a little bit easier for T.O. because he can get the pin to get up and over that with how hard he throws that ball.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't like the way that wood settles for Nick.
You gotta have the head pin to make that shot.
I wonder if the pressure's starting to get to T.O.
Could be.
I mean, it's an 8-pin lead right now. These become 2 big pins for him, especially to what Nick does. I mean, if he can convert this 10 here and get it back to double digits, that would have put a lot of pressure back on
So it's 9
Norcross.
pins right now. 112 to 99. 9 pin difference.
Big box right here for
Yeah.
Norcross.
Norcross has got a mark.
I mean, preferably, I'd rather have him. If I'm him, I'd rather go strike spare than have to go spare strike.
Oh yeah,
but-
absolutely. Again.
Oh
Jesus.
man.
Oh. Off in the ocean, got a break.
Maybe we should call it Mr. Hanky.
Oh.
that'll do it.
That's match.
Wow. What a nice raging comeback, but it's fell a little short.
Want to give a shout out to our sponsors one last time, North End Mazda Subaru, and also Watch Me Suck at Bowling. I want to thank everybody out on YouTube, Local Access, and on Facebook for tuning in to watching Season 8 of The King of the Palace. Also FATV in the OEPD. All the bowlers that came out. For Dennis, myself, and Sean. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Dennis, give us the rundown.
Third string Talbot Norcross with a 119 for a 3-string total of 380. Halberdill and O'Brien with a 108 with no marks for a 391. Talbot Norcross had 13 spares and 2 strikes. Halberdill and O'Brien had 10 spares and 1 strike.
Great bowling by 2 newcomers who are now King of the Palace champions. Well, let's go meet the champs.
Welcome to the 11th box with the new King of the Palace Tag Team Champions, the team of O'Brien and Halberdill, 391 to 380. And you guys just held on to it. You had a good lead going into the last string, and you just kept pinning well, and pinning was the key. How did you feel?
I felt really good. Becky set me up for the first 2 strings, set me up really well, and pinning at the end of the day helped us win.
You're just throwing some great marks, and I like the animation up there. I love it when a bowl is animated. It was pretty fun to watch. Did you have any jitters going in, being your first time on TV?
Oh, big time. Big time.
It didn't show. It really didn't.
Put the ball in the head pin, see what happens. It turned out well.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
What are your thoughts about being champion your first time here?
Oh, it's great. I'm loving it.
How many times did you win Candlepin New Gen? Twice? Could be
More
more,
than
could be more.
twice. I've made the show almost every time I've been on, and I think I've won 3 times total.
I must have missed the third one because I know I've watched 2 matches where you've won everything. You're a great promoter for Candlepin New Gen, kids going into the program. What could you say to them, people who are a little leery about thinking of going into the program?
I have no idea. I'm not.
Do it.
Do it, yeah. Just do it, guys.
I never had a chance to, so I went right from high school, just picked up a bowling ball, loved it.
Yeah, they didn't have that when I was younger either. They had Junior League, obviously, but
Yeah.
nothing like Candlepin New Gen. But you guys, you've been on, like you said, you've been on like every single show since the beginning of time for them. So congratulations on that. Dave?
Tyler, Becky, congratulations, man. Both newcomers comers to the show. I know we talked before. You were a huge fan. You were excited to be here.
Yep.
Becky, congratulations, man. This is what the show has always been about, is new bowlers, as Sean was saying, and we were talking about in the booth, gives everybody the opportunity to showcase their skills and step on the alleys and say, I am. And you guys did that. Congratulations. And no matter what, it's still a random tag team champion. Congratulations, guys.
And now let's hear from the second best beard in the business.
Hey, great job, guys, today. That second game, just, what was it, 5 marks in a row for you guys? I mean, you just helped get a lead and just maintain it. I've seen you guys coming through. I've seen T.O., great to see you finally get on here and run it through. So great job.
Congratulations to you two. For Dave, Sean, and myself and Travis. Can't wait to see everyone next time.